The man was originally the nanny's son. He was blackmailed by the scumbag to marry into her family instead of him with his mother as a hostage. Although the family he married into was very well off, the woman was in a vegetative state. At the woman's house, a doctor was examining the woman. The woman's grandfather asked how she was doing. The doctor shook his head. The grandfather told his secretary to find the scumbag and arrange for him to marry the woman. On the other side, when the scumbag heard the news, he flew into a rage. He said, "I refuse to marry a vegetable. Besides marrying into her family, where will I put my face in the future?" The scumbag's mother suddenly said, "The son of our nanny was born on the same day as our son. Why not let him marry into the family instead of you?" The scumbag's father clapped his hands and said, "Great idea." The scumbag's mother immediately told someone to fetch the man. When the man came over, he asked what was going on. The scumbag's father said, "You are not young anymore. I have found you a good marriage. You marry into that family instead of my son." The man originally wanted to refuse because he wanted to stay with his mother. The scumbag's mother said, "Don't you forget, we took you in when you had nowhere to go. Now it is time for you to repay us." The man had no choice but to agree. On the wedding day, the man waited by the roadside for the wedding car. His mother was very reluctant to let him go. The man comforted her, saying it would be okay and that he would bring his wife back to see her. The wedding car arrived and the secretary got out to ask the man to get in. The scumbag urged the man to hurry up and said, "You had better not let anyone find out. You are taking my place and your mother is in my hands." The man was furious and said, "You had better guarantee my mother's safety. Otherwise I do not know what I might do." When they arrived at the woman's house, the secretary led the man into the woman's room. Looking at the woman, the man suddenly understood why the scumbag had refused to marry into her family. The man sat down and said to the woman, "From now on you are my wife. I will take good care of you," even though the woman probably could not hear him.